So these happen, and I wanted to show you these today because they're going to fall if the weather. I don't even know if I push play. I don't record on that yet. I did. Good. Half the time I forget to press record and have to go through and show you the whole thing all over again. So as the temperature warms up, these things will eventually break off and fall off. And they're so cool because this is a direct result of heating the trailer. So I heat with propane. This is the bedroom right here on the other side of these windows, and that's where most of the hot air and warm air goes. Now I have a blanket going all the way across there, but I'll be honest with you, I'll open up the window quite often just to get fresh air in there while I'm sleeping. Down to about 0, I'll pop that window open just for some fresh air. When we're 20 degrees and warmer, I'll sleep with the window open. But as you can see, they go all the way down, and they actually go down through the snow. And this one is a monster. This one is, I mean, it's that big around. It's thicker than, you know, basically, it's that thick. It's so cool, so neat. And the ice now is starting to form underneath here. So as it melts, the ice slides across the ground. I'm gonna need this today. The ice slides across the ground and it builds a huge iceberg underneath there. It's super, super cool. Let me go in and get the chickens water and get them taken care of, and we'll take a peek at them again. What? Here, let me get you. There you go. Move. There you go, girls. Hi. Hi. So the chickens were, I believe, hatched, either hatched or just shipped up here. I get them from my local feed store, and I feed them a high protein, 20% protein feed. And I opted when I built the coop to not have any lighting inside, and I can't heat because I'm off the grid, and I can't justify those watts. But I get a lot of people that get nervous because I don't have heat for the chickens, and the chickens are living in the cold, and it's not an issue. It's not an issue for them at all. I have some local chicken groups up here on Facebook that I belong to that were awesome when I started setting this whole thing up, and then I have some other friends that are YouTubers that gave me some tips and tricks to use with the chickens. They have been to 30 plus below 0 and had no problem whatsoever. They're birds. They have feathers. They keep insulated. You know, the warmest comforter in your house is probably a down comforter. So they're designed to be able to survive. The problem is if I start heating them in the beginning of winter, I have to heat them through the whole winter. I have no choice at that point because they won't get acclimated. But our winter comes on such that the birds do absolutely fine. As it gets colder, they become acclimated every step of the way. So it's been super awesome. I've said it in multiple videos before. My biggest issue is losing eggs because they freeze solid. I was getting 1 to 2 eggs a week less than a month ago. And maybe the beginning, probably over the last 7 days, I think I got 3 eggs, 3 eggs, 3 eggs every day until the last 2 days. Yesterday I got 4 eggs and today I got 5 eggs. So the daylight lengthening or the lengthening of the daylight hours has gone a long way for the chickens to be on a natural cycle and be able to set their own pace. I think it's going to be healthier for the birds in the long run, and as you could tell, they're pretty darn happy and pretty darn healthy. I hate when the vehicles in front of me are just going way too slow for me to go past. 3 young moose running down the side of the road there on this nasty, nasty drive into work. Holy smokes. The road's a bit slick. I hate when it rains on top of ice. Oh, this is going to be a nasty drive today. 37 degrees. It never even froze last night at all. All we had yesterday was rain, and everything is squishy. I'm so glad at this point that I spent the time that I did to keep the driveway cleared. I'll flip it around so you can see what the roads look like this morning.
So they actually came down the road with a plow, cleaned everything up yesterday. And they did the same thing on the main road here that we're coming up to. And then, instead of snowing on it, which would have been incredible, it rained. And now, water is pooling everywhere. And we're sliding everywhere. Four-wheel drive is mandatory this morning. It's a beautiful day today. Holy smokes. Getting a late start though. Laying around the house, answered comments on the videos. And for those of you that weren't aware and you just saw this and said, how come this video was posted on Friday? I've changed my upload dates. And I thought I'd give it about 4 weeks to see what kind of a difference it makes from Sundays to Fridays. And originally, when I first started doing this, Friday was my date. That's when I always release videos. And for whatever reason, I'll stop here for a second because I want you guys to see this when I drive out. For whatever reason, I changed it to Sunday, and Sundays have been very successful to me, or for me. But I've had a lot of other creators that said that I should probably look at doing Fridays because I would get a lot more exposure. And generally what happens is on Sunday, I release my video and it does awesome. And I have no complaints because I love the views and I love the comments. And I have a core group of people that watches every Sunday morning that really makes it neat for me. But then on Monday, the views kind of nosedive. They drop drastically. And then they start to pick up again as we go throughout the week. So the suggestion that was made to me was go back to your Friday dates and start releasing them on Fridays and see what kind of a difference it makes, because then I get Friday viewers, Saturday viewers, and Sunday viewers, and they're all really big days for YouTube. So I released last week's video on Friday, and it blew me away. It hasn't surpassed the biggest video that I've had, which was an idiot in Alaska. And by biggest, I don't mean most views, because I have other older videos that have lots more views. But that one hit over 1,000 views in one day, which to me is just mind-blowing. But this one in 24 hours was well over 500, almost 600 views in one day. So I'm going to stick with Fridays for 4 or 5 weeks, and let's see how it works out. I hope it works out for you guys as well. But it was pretty darn exciting to see that huge difference and huge lift. And I picked up a bunch of new subscribers, which was even more awesome. It's just constantly blows me away. Anyway, I wanted to have this camera going here because I'm headed over to Brother Will's to catch a shower. It's Saturday. I'm headed to town today to do my laundry. And then after I get my laundry done, I'm headed over to the Aspen Hotel to check in, which is right next to the Soldotna Park in downtown, beautiful industrial downtown Soldotna. And tonight is the Frozen River Beer Festival, and it is the it is the ultimate I can't get that other word out. It is the ultimate Alaskan beer festival. It is an outdoor festival in February with bonfires and live music and craft beer, wine, mead, all kinds of fun stuff. There's a ton of great food there. I'm going to show you some pictures of that in this video as well, but it won't be the basis of the video. But I really wanted to show you what the road looks like in the daytime, because you guys have been seeing it at night, and we have had a warm-up. A warm-up that has caused a great deal of slippy, slidey ice stuff. And slippy, slidey is the professional and correct term to be used in this kind of driving conditions. And a lot of melted water and standing water during the day that just turns around and freezes again at night. Look at how gorgeous it is out here though, right? It is pretty. I know I've said it multiple times, and I just get so excited when I think about it. And we could very well turn back into winter in no time at all. But I am very hopeful that our spring breakup here, the thaw, will happen early this year, because it'll just put me on the cabin that much earlier. And I'm going to slide when I hit this ice. I already know that. But there's nobody around. And they've already graveled this road. Good. Because if breakup hits early, I just get busy building the cabin. And that is my main goal for this year. To end my suffrage of the fifth wheel trailer that I have dealt with for the last 2 years. And it hasn't been that bad. But to actually be in a cabin by fall. It won't be pretty. I'll tell you that right now. But it will give me something to do all winter as I continually work on and finish the inside of the cabin. A couple more projects besides that for this year. Obviously, the garden, which will be a partial garden because I know I'm not going to have enough time to do the full-on garden. And a couple of side building projects as well. I want to get a smokehouse built this year so I can smoke some of the salmon that I catch. And a bunch of wonderful outdoor experiences to boot. Man, we can almost see gravel. We get a couple of days like this, and it's just going to be incredibly beautiful to see that dirt road again. This is Alaska in the daytime, folks, on a beautiful blue sky day. I'm Sean in Alaska, and I am happy to have you here with me. Okay, let's show you what's going on here. So it's starting to peel away from the edge of the trailer. And I think the only thing holding it up at this point is the base. This one's peeled away as well. Starting to shed the snow off the top of this. Starting to shed the snow off the top of the coop. And this really feels like spring. It's nuts. And I parked like a moron. All right, let's get the chickens their water taken care of. What are you yelling about? Holy smokes. Good morning, girls. Hi. Want some fresh water? This is nasty in here. I think tomorrow, when I get home, I'm going to have to clean that whole mess up for you. How's that sound, girls? Get it all cleaned up? Make you go out in the yard and play? We have arrived. Finally inside, and yes, the river is frozen. Remember when I said kids, families, everybody here? All the food stands, I'm gonna get a beer. Oh, I had a wonderful time at the beer festival last night. Just a ton of fun. And so I figured I'd swing by here because I did see a moon up this morning. So I figured I'd swing by here and see if we have clear skies, if we have storms coming in again. Unfortunately, no. I'm going to hang out for a bit. I might drive over to Kenai Beach, sit down and watch what little of the sunrise I can actually see. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you a picture that's just incredible right now. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. That is absolutely beautiful. Tell you what, it's yummier the second day. Crazy.
I hear you. Buck.
Hello, ladies.
I forgot you there, didn't I? Oh, get off my back. What are you doing up there? Why are you back on my back again? Here, you be a pirate? I'll be a pirate. Come on up. Don't climb on my neck, though. Here. Why do you have this fascination with jumping on my shoulder now, huh? Here, come on. Come on. Girls, how are you? Hi, ladies. Hey, you got fresh water. I got stuff to do. Move your toes. Thank you. Holy smokes, that's a big chunk of ice.
Well, there's still too much snow on the ground right now to be able to build. There's nothing wrong with me trying to hurry it up a bit. I figure if I clear the snow down to the ground, then no matter what happens from this point forward, it'll be just that much less to clear. It'll get the snow melted faster, the ground thawed out quicker, and get me putting sonotubes in the ground as soon as I possibly can. I might be able to take 2 to 3 weeks off the beginning of this build, just by doing this little bit of extra work right now. Sure, I could have kept it this low all the way through the season, had I only been using my brains. But I'm not really known for that. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great week. I'm Sean in Alaska, and I need to get this done.